Hey everyone, welcome back to Consumer Choice, your go-to spot for the latest tech reviews and buying guides. Today, we're counting down the top 5 best laptops of 2025. Whether you're a gamer, student, or creative professional, we've got something for you. All the products and links are down in the description, so be sure to check them out after the video. Let's jump right into it. Number 5. Asus ROG Strix Scar 18. The Asus ROG Strix Scar 18 erupts onto 2025's gaming throne as the unyielding behemoth of raw horsepower, fusing Intel's ferocious Core Ultra 9275HX processor with NVIDIA's monstrous GeForce RTX 5090 GPU packing 24GB of GDDR7 RAM to unleash desktop-shattering performance that pulverizes 4K Ultra settings in titles like Cyberpunk 2077 at 120+ FPS with full ray tracing and DLSS 4 frame generation, all while maintaining thermal poise in marathon sessions. This 18-inch Leviathan sports a ROG Nebula HDR mini LED display at 2560x1600 resolution and 240Hz refresh, certified for Display HDR 1000, with 1100 nits peak brightness and 100% DCI-P3 gamut for HDR explosions that make shadows in Alan Wake 2 swallow light itself, complemented by a matte anti-glare coating that banishes reflections during noonday raids. Ergonomically refined for 2025, its aluminum-plastic hybrid chassis tips the scales at 6.8 pounds, with a toolless bottom panel granting effortless access to dual DDR5 5600 slots, up to 64GB buses, and twin M.2 PCIe 5.0 bays for RAID storage blitzes exceeding 14GB reads, while the Anime Vision Lid Matrix pulses custom animations via 360 LEDs for squad-identifying flare in LAN parties. Cooling sovereignty reigns with tri-fan technology, liquid metal on the CPU, and rear exhausts channeling heat away from wrists, sustaining 175 W-TGP on the GPU, without throttling below 85 Hz users on Ultrabook review. Hail it as the fastest mobile rig yet, edging out MSI's Raider in Cinebench R23 multi-core by 15% thanks to the 24-core 32-thread beast, clocking 5.5 GHz boosts. Number 4. MSI Raider 18HX. The MSI Raider 18HX storms 2025 as the audacious artillery of overkill, harnessing the Intel Core Ultra 9 285HX's 24-core Fury alongside the NVIDIA RTX 5090's 24GB GDR7 arsenal to demolish benchmarks like 3D Mark Time Spy Extreme at 18,000+ scores, rendering ray-traced vistas in Black Myth, Wukong at 4K 100 FPS with path tracing enabled, all sustained by a cooler boost 5 vapor chamber that whispers rather than roars during extended empires. Its colossal 18-inch UHD Plus mini LED panel blazes at 3840x2400 with 120 Hz fluidity and 1000 nits HDR luminosity, delivering 100% DCI-P3 vibrancy where explosions in Battlefield 2042 bloom like supernovas, protected by Gorilla Glass Victus for drop-proof resilience up to 1 meter. Build-wise, this 7.94-pound Titan wields a magnesium-aluminum lid etched with cosmic RGB vapors that sync to in-game pulses via MSI Center, with a toolless chassis exposing 4 DDR5 6400 slots for 192GB expansion and dual M2 1 Gen 5 for storage symphonies hitting 15GB as Laptop Mag lauds its desktop replacement dominance in a $4.4999 package that includes RAID 0 arrays for petabyte-scale libraries. The SteelSeries per-key RGB keyboard boasts 2mm Cherry MX Travel and anti-ghosting for 120 WPM typing barrages, paired with a haptic glass trackpad and FHD IR webcam featuring Windows Hello and noise-canceling mics for Crystal Discord directives. Priced from $3,699 for the Ultra 9 RTX 5080 64G 4TB setup, it ascends to $5,999 for the 5090 Apex, fortified by a 3-year warranty and 50% recycled materials. PC World dubs it a benchmark-breaking beast, though chassis flex under torque draws purest ire amid its IP54 dust resistance. Number 3. Lenovo ThinkBook Plus Gen 6. The Lenovo ThinkBook Plus Gen 6 reimagines 2025's productivity paradigm as the alchemical artisan's atelier, deploying a rollable OLED canvas that unfurls from 14-inch 2600 to a towering 7-inch vertical expanse at the whisper of a key, powered by Intel Core. Ultra 7 265H's 16-core efficiency and integrated ARC graphics to orchestrate 4K timelines in Premiere Pro, with 30% faster exports via NPU-accelerated AI denoising, all while the 120Hz panel's 400 nits and 100% DCI-P3 fidelity render color-accurate masterpieces for Adobe faithfuls. This 3.3-pound marvel, launching at $3,490 in June, cloaks its innovation in a recycled aluminum chassis with thick bezels cradling whisper-quiet motors that extend the display in 2 seconds. Tom's Hardware praises its marvelous multitasking, transforming spreadsheets into seamless scrolls or code reviews into column-free codexes without external monitors. The edge-to-edge keyboard delivers 1.5-meter travel with spill resistance, a haptic trackpad with gesture zoning, and a FHD IR webcam shuttered for privacy, while dual Thunderbolt 4 and Wi-Fi 7 ports tether to docks for 8K daisy chains. As Live Science hails it, one of the best for photo editing, amid its stylus support for precise Lightroom brushes. Up to 32GB LPDDR5X and 1TB PCIe 4.0 SSD fuel. Copilot Plus sorcery like generative fills in Paint, with battery life soaring to 12 hours in rolled mode via the 66AA cell and rapid charge to 80% in 60 minutes. Wired acclaims its magic-like utility, though the crease's subtle sag and $3,500 premium elicit growing pains. Debates on Reddit. Number 2. Asus ZenBook Duo. The Asus ZenBook Duo ascends 2025's dual-realm dominion as the symbiotic savant for savants, wielding Intel Core Ultra 9 285H's 16-core Zenith and integrated ARC 140T graphics to propel 8K RAW edits in DaVinci Resolve at 2x real-time playback, illuminated by twin 14-inch 3K OLED touchscreens, twice 888x 1800, 120Hz here, blooming with 500 nits HDR peaks and infinite contrast for palette-perfect Photoshop symphonies that rival external 4K arrays. This 3.64-pound polymath, refreshed for $1,849 with 32GB LPDDR5X and 1TB PCIe 4.0, deploys a detachable keyboard and kickstand to morph from clamshell to expansive easel in seconds. Tom's Guide crowns it the dual screen champ. Its screen expert software mirroring or extending windows with drag-and-drop alchemy, ideal for coders splitting VS Code and terminals, or marketers juggling Canva and Slack Sans bezel betrayal. The Ceraluminum chassis gleams with anodized azure, housing a 1.35 key frame with 75 WH battery, sustaining 9 hours of dual display duets via Intel's efficiency cores, fast charging to 60% in 49 minutes. Laptop Mag lauds its seamless incorporation, though the 839 WebSurf benchmark teeters on the 8-hour precipice for unplugged odysseys. Per-key RGB keyboard offers 1.4mm travel with numpad toggle, a precision haptic touchpad, and FHD IR webcam with gaze tracking for fluid video calls, while dual Thunderbolt 4, HDMI 2.1, and Wi-Fi 7 orchestrate triple monitor empires at 120Hz. Priced accessibly from $1,499 for Ultra 7 16GB 512GB, it scales to $2,099 for the Pinnacle with a 2-year warranty. Number 1. Razer Blade 16. Crowning 2025's pantheon of portable prowess, the Razer Blade 16 epitomizes ethereal excess, blending AMD Ryzen AI 9 HX 370's 12-core, 24-thread sorcery with NVIDIA RTX 5090's 24GB GDDR7 Inferno, to eclipse 4K ray-traced odysseys in Star Wars Outlaws at 144 FPS via DLSS 4 and Reflex 2, all encased in a 4.71-pound vapor, chamber-cooled vaporware that defies physics with 0.69-inch thinness. Its 16-inch 2560x1600 OLED QHD Plus panel ignites at 200 Hz with 372 nits peaks and individual pixel dimming for abyssal blacks in The Last of Us Part 2 Remastered. Validated by Visa Display HDR True, Black 500 for cinematic contrast that devour distractions. PCMag venerates its sleek luxury. The illuminated snake emblem pulsing green sentinels over CNC milled aluminum, unmarred by fingerprints. Internals exalt with soldered 32GB LPDDR5X 8000, up to 96GB configs, and 2TB PCIe 4.0 SSD, user upgradable via toolless panels, while the 90WH battery endures 7+ hours of web weaves or 2-hour gaming gauntlets, recharging 50% in 30 minutes via 330 GAN laptop. MAGA claims its gorgeous OLED and impactful audio. The THX Spatial 6-speaker array, rumbling with Dolby Atmos bass that vibrates veins. Keyboard craftsmanship shines with 1.5mm chiclet keys and oversized glass touchpad for 110 WPM sonatas. A FHD webcam with privacy shutter and ports aplenty 3x USB-A 3.2, Thunderbolt 5, HDMI 2.1, SDU1 for quad monitor symphonies at 8K 60 Hz. From $2,999 for Ryzen AI 9365 RTX 57032GB 1TB, it soars to $4,499.